So you have a bit of a crash while cycling. Shit happens. What do you do? Hey, how's it going? I'm Will from Iron Will Multisport Australia, your place to find tips, tricks, experience and anecdotes in triathlon, multisport and endurance events and training. An off-the-cuff one, I didn't really plan for this sort of thing to happen, but I had a bit of a crash today. Today I was having a great bike ride. I was going down the M7, which is a 35 to 40 kilometer unobstructed cycleway along the side a motorway. So it's a great cycle route. Mostly flat, a couple of little hills. Something fun which happened today as I was coming back. I think I was getting out of my saddle, so I was coming uphill and I was busy narrating what was coming up next, and all of a sudden found myself going head over handlebars. And I didn't crash into anything. There was nothing there.
How the f did that happen? Ow. Oh. I don't know how that happened. Damage report. Nice little cut on my knee. Bit of a cut on my elbow. Otherwise I'm alright.
I just fell off. Now in this instance, do you slow down? Do you stop? Well, it depends. It depends on the state of where you are. It depends on how the bike is. If you can go on, if you haven't got crazy injuries, if it's just a cut, in this case it's a small cut in my arm, a small cut in my knee, and the bike had a little bit of a bent handlebar, but that was easily bent back. So in my case, I was actually quite lucky. I didn't have too much in the way that would stop me from finishing the ride. So I kept going.
I'm going to keep going. Ow!
If you do have an injury that you sustain partway through a ride, and it is going to impact how you can ride in future, then yes, stop. Get help, get assistance, get off that ride, get a train back, get a bus back, do whatever you can. You don't want to further injure yourself. I had back 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, actually to this day pretty much, 4 years ago, I was doing this Sydney to Wollongong bike ride, and this was just after I'd done a half marathon. My running style wasn't particularly great back then. I'd started to get a bit of knee injury. I thought, I'll push through this, I'll cycle the Gong ride, I should be fine. I got about maybe 35, 40 kilometers into it, and it started from a tingle, then it started to get a bit painful, and then it just got excruciating. After that, I had to pull out. Luckily, there was a train station right there, so I went and caught the train, got the train back home. It was nice and quick, nice and easy. It was a bit of a bummer that I didn't finish the ride, but better to do that than to risk further injury. Nice area out here, but it's bloody hot today. Jeez Louise. Days like these, you need lots of sunscreen. Make sure that if you're cycling in heat like this, slip, slop, slap. You don't want to get heat stroke, you don't want to get sunstroke, you do not want to get too sunburned. That'll put you out of your training for a little while. Not worth it. The M7 ride is, because it's blocked off, it's only a 35k ride there and 35k ride back. So today I need to do around 140 to 150 kilometers. So I've done my there and back. I'm at 70 kilometers so far. I'm going to do another there and back, and then I should be right. So I got back to my car, had several bottles of water. I didn't bring enough water with me. If you're going to go cycling on a hot day, bring lots of water. Oh yeah, and another little thing. I don't know if it had anything to do with the crash. I forgot my bike shoes today. No bike shoes. You can only push, you can't pull. So for the cycle back, when I was coming back to the car, I thought it was really hard because I thought it was all uphill, and because I'd been injured, it was just a little bit harder. Actually, turns out that my brake had stuck itself on a bit too much, so I was cycling with the brake on for like 25 kilometers. If you ever crash or anything, check your brakes, make sure that they're not rubbing. I am making all the mistakes this week. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe, that would be awesome. And I will see you in the next one. Cheerio.